Hey, what's up guys? Phil here from Inspire Fitness. Welcome back to the channel. So we have a little bit of a different video for you guys today. We got meal prep, but it's gonna be for the sole purpose of bulking. So if you're someone that has a hard time putting on some size, then these are definitely the meals for you. So in today's recipe, we got something called kimchi bokkeumbap or kimchi fried rice. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna show you guys the nutrition facts along the way. So let's get cooking up, guys. Kimchi bokkeumbap is definitely my favorite Korean meal of all time. It's truly a Korean comfort classic and it's a great way to stack on some calories for you guys out there looking to gain some weight. Our recipe today packs in the calories while keeping the protein high, so let's get cooking up, guys. So the ingredient list will be down in the description below, so make sure you get everything before you start this recipe. So up first we got 300 grams of eye round steak, 3 cups of day-old rice, 6 chopped green onions, half a cup of all-purpose flour, 3 whole eggs. We got 2 cups of kimchi. The redder it is, the better for this recipe, guys. 1 tablespoon each of sesame oil and soy sauce, salt and pepper to taste, and some sesame seeds to finish. So we're going to be starting off today's recipe by slicing 300 grams of eye round steak into thin slices. Eye round contains the least amount of fat out of all the cuts of steak, which means it goes for a lot cheaper as it is less desirable for those true steak lovers. However, with some care, we can definitely tenderize the beef and keep the benefit of a high protein cut with some really awesome flavors. Just a little tip here, you want to cut against the grain, meaning cutting perpendicular to the lines you see. This will give some extra tenderness to the dish, which is much needed in a cut like eye round. Now it's time to add some flavor to the beef by creating a marinade that will also act as a brine for this dish. After adding the beef to the bowl, add in enough water to cover the beef, then 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of monk fruit sweetener, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and some black pepper to finish. The salt and soy sauce will tenderize the beef, so make sure to stay patient while letting it rest. You generally want to go for 1 hour per pound of beef you put in to make sure you get it as tender as possible. Now that the beef is done marinating, you want to take it out of the marinade and pat it dry as we're going to be breading this before cooking. We're then going to be adding 1 tablespoon of sesame oil to add some flavor to this dish. If you're someone who's having a hard time trying to gain some weight, then adding sesame oil to your meals can really add some extra calories from fat and add a ton of flavor. If you want to lay off the fat, then feel free to skip this step. After you coated the beef with some sesame oil, make sure to get some flour and coat each piece and prepare to fry. After the flour coating, break 3 eggs and get ready to cook up this beef. Now that everything's all prepped up, let's add some oil to the pan and let it heat on medium for 2 minutes. Once the pan is nice and hot, let's dunk the floured beef into the eggs we beat up from earlier and place them on the pan. You just want to make sure you cook this up for 4 to 5 minutes on each side and watch as the batter forms. You can easily burn the batter if you go too hot, so make sure your temperature is nice and controlled. Once 5 minutes on the first side is up, then make sure to simply go for another 5 on the other side and take it out of the pan. You gotta use a spatula and chopstick combo like my mom did here if you want to be authentic to Asian cooking. It adds more flavor to the dish if you use chopsticks. Now it's time for my favorite part about this recipe, which is gonna be the kimchi fried rice. There's really nothing like having kimchi fried rice prepped in the freezer for you, ready to go in a matter of minutes. My mom makes the best kimchi fried rice and it's something I'm so glad I get to share with you guys. My mom always tells me that a good kimchi fried rice relies on the redness of the kimchi you get. When you're out shopping for kimchi, make sure it's deep red in color and you'll end up with the best results. Just cut up the kimchi and place it into a bowl so we can get it ready to fry it up in a wok. Koreans always use scissors to cut it thinner, so make sure you get it really nice and thin. Let's get to cooking up this fried rice. Into a wok, you want to add in 1 tablespoon of oil and let it heat on medium-high for 1 to 2 minutes. Then, although Uncle Roger would probably be mad, we're going to fry up some green onions and let them saute. Most Koreans do this step, so I guess it's pretty authentic for kimchi fried rice. After the green onions get some time in the oil, let's add in the kimchi from earlier and put a tablespoon of Korean dashira, which is a beef stock powder that has a little bit of MSG in it. If you're worried about eating MSG and want to know why it isn't bad at all to eat, I've attached a link in the bio that has a study from examine.com. Once everything is nice and incorporated, let's add in some rice and mix it all up. Notice that the fried rice is really red in color. This means that there is a ton of flavor in here and you won't be getting any bland bites at all. Getting the ratio of kimchi to rice is really the key here, so make sure you follow the recipe down in the description. And there you go, you get this super flavorful kimchi fried rice with no bland bits in sight. If you really want to add in some more calories, then go for another tablespoon of sesame oil and 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds to finish. You'll be getting a lot more calories in, which will translate to better workouts in the gym and hopefully getting stronger in your workouts. So that is really it for the recipe, guys. You end up with these super flavorful bento boxes that are ready for you when you want a nice cooked meal. Each of these meals comes out to 53 grams of protein, 91 grams of carbs, and 34 grams of fat. We've been getting a lot of questions about these bento boxes that we use here, so we'll make sure to link it in the bio of the video. They are affiliate links, so it would help us out if you do decide to buy them. This was honestly so delicious, guys, and it's packed with nutrition needed to get you stronger on your workouts. I'm not currently bulking right now, so I had to really manage my calories while eating this. Anyways, if you guys like the videos, feel free to like and subscribe. If you guys made it for yourselves, then feel free to tag us at Aspire Fitness Walnut on Instagram or send us an email of the food you guys made. It would mean the world to us if you guys share these videos, and please let us know what other food you guys would like to see on this channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we hope to see you guys in the next one.